In a world brimming with distractions and mounting pressures, learning to live mindfully has become a vital skill for navigating life's challenges. The practice of mindfulness, with roots in ancient philosophy and now supported by cutting-edge science, offers a way to ground ourselves in the present, reduce stress, and improve mental resilience. As the Buddha once said, the mind is everything. What you think, you become. Mindfulness builds on this wisdom, training the mind to respond rather than react, fostering greater peace and emotional stability. Neuroscientist Richard Davidson has shown that mindfulness can rewire our brains, enhancing areas linked to emotional regulation and well-being. This guide will explore practical mindfulness techniques, each backed by scientific research and rooted in psychological and philosophical insights. From breathing exercises to gratitude practices, each method serves as a stepping stone toward greater self-awareness and inner balance. By embracing these practices, we can learn to live more fully, cultivate empathy, and find calm even amidst life's demands, a pursuit for which, as Marcus Aurelius advised, nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul. Understand the science of mindfulness. Mindfulness, the art of focused, non-judgmental awareness of the present moment, finds substantial backing in modern neuroscience. It involves training the brain to shift attention away from habitual worrying or overthinking. Mindfulness stimulates neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reorganize and form new connections, especially in the areas linked to emotional regulation, focus, and self-control. Key studies, including work by Davidson and McEwen, 2012, show that regular mindfulness practice strengthens the prefrontal cortex, the region associated with reasoning and control over emotions, and reduces the reactivity of the amygdala, which drives stress and anxiety responses. Such changes allow practitioners to manage emotions with greater stability, which is crucial for handling life's stresses calmly. Over time, individuals who practice mindfulness become better equipped to focus, experience less emotional reactivity, and develop a more resilient and peaceful mental state. The science behind mindfulness suggests it is not only a mental practice but also a physical one, as it can lower cortisol levels and improve cardiovascular health. A growing body of research aligns with mindfulness's benefits across various fields, confirming its transformative impact on both mental and physical health. Familiarize yourself with core mindfulness principles. Mindfulness, inspired by Buddhist philosophy and supported by psychological studies, relies on a foundation of principles that enhance its effectiveness. Jon Kabat-Zinn, a pioneer of modern mindfulness-based stress reduction, MBSR, identifies essential principles: non-judgment, patience, a beginner's mind, trust, and letting go. Non-judgment involves observing thoughts and emotions without classifying them as good or bad. Patience encourages acceptance of the present without urgency. The beginner's mind reminds practitioners to approach each experience with openness, while trust and letting go support resilience. These principles help develop mental flexibility, as shown in psychology research that highlights their role in reducing mental rigidity and overthinking. Kabat-Zinn, 1994. By grounding mindfulness practice in these foundational values, individuals can cultivate a steady, adaptable mindset, increasing their ability to remain calm and composed in challenging situations. These principles allow mindfulness practitioners to approach each moment without preconceived notions, thus leading to a fuller, more engaged experience of life. If you're enjoying this audiobook and finding value in the content, we kindly ask you to take a moment to subscribe to the channel. A large portion of our listeners and viewers haven't subscribed yet, and by doing so, you'll help us grow and continue bringing you more high-quality audiobooks. Your support means a lot to us, and it's just one click away. So, go ahead and hit that subscribe button to stay connected and never miss out on our latest releases. Start with simple breathing exercises. Breathing exercises are among the simplest yet most effective ways to start mindfulness practice. Focusing on each breath creates a calm space to observe thoughts without engaging in them. Scientific studies confirm that deep, slow breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, a component of the body's rest and digest response. Research by Jareth et al., 2015, shows that this breathing reduces cortisol levels, which are directly tied to stress. Breathing mindfully in this way can be a 2-minute practice anytime, anywhere, making it an accessible method to recenter and regain focus in stressful moments. Breathing exercises can also increase awareness of how emotions and physical sensations interplay, an essential part of learning to manage stress and anxiety. Regular practice helps train the mind to respond calmly instead of reacting impulsively to situations. Breathing exercises are thus not only grounding but also deeply restorative, and their simplicity makes them suitable for beginners and advanced practitioners alike. Practice mindful observation in daily activities. Mindfulness extends beyond formal meditation. It can be practiced in daily routines, which allows one to cultivate a mindful state throughout the day. Mindful observation means bringing full attention to simple activities like eating, walking, or washing dishes. Rather than letting the mind drift, mindful observation involves focusing on the sensations, smells, sounds, and textures involved in each action. Research by Leary and Tate, 2007, suggests that integrating mindfulness into daily activities improves general well-being, leading to greater satisfaction in life. The key is immersing oneself fully in the present task and noticing the details with curiosity. This simple, continuous practice transforms mundane routines into opportunities for relaxation and mental clarity. The benefits extend to reducing stress, as each moment of mindful observation serves as a break from the noise of busy thoughts. Mindful observation of daily tasks teaches individuals to enjoy the present, fostering an appreciation for ordinary experiences. Utilize the body scan technique for stress relief. The body scan technique, a staple in mindfulness training, enhances awareness and relaxation by guiding attention systematically to different body parts. This exercise typically begins at the head and works down to the toes, inviting gentle attention to each area and noting any tension, discomfort, or sensations. Studies, such as those by Grossman et al., 2004, reveal that body scans reduce stress and enhance physical relaxation. When we focus on areas of tension, we create a pathway for release and relaxation. This exercise encourages the mind to connect with the body and become more attuned to signs of stress or discomfort before they escalate. Many practitioners find it beneficial to perform a body scan at the start or end of the day to foster a relaxed mental state. By increasing bodily awareness, the technique helps to recognize and release stress that we often hold unknowingly, which leads to improved mental and physical well-being. Incorporate mindfulness meditation for emotional regulation. Mindfulness meditation is a foundational technique for emotional regulation. Through focusing attention on the breath or body sensations, mindfulness meditation teaches individuals to observe thoughts and emotions without reacting to them impulsively. Neuroscience research, such as the studies conducted by Holzel et al., 2011, shows that regular meditation increases gray matter density in brain regions associated with emotional regulation and self-awareness, including the prefrontal cortex and hippocampus. This restructuring enhances the ability to manage emotional responses, making practitioners less reactive to negative experiences and more adaptable under stress. Meditation sessions can range from a few minutes to longer sittings, but the practice's consistency is key to experiencing significant changes in emotional stability. By developing a habit of meditation, individuals gradually learn to step back from immediate reactions, giving them space to process emotions thoughtfully and calmly. This practice is beneficial in everyday interactions, as it reduces impulsive reactions and promotes balanced responses, fostering a more centered approach to handling challenges. The simplicity of mindfulness meditation also makes it accessible, requiring no special equipment, only a willingness to observe the present moment. This approach to emotional regulation is endorsed by mental health professionals worldwide for its role in enhancing mental resilience and overall well-being. Learn to recognize and label emotions. Recognizing and labeling emotions is a powerful technique for self-awareness and emotional management. Mindfulness practice includes learning to observe emotions without immediate judgment, allowing practitioners to understand their emotions objectively. Studies by Lieberman et al., 2007, reveal that labeling emotions, simply naming them like anger, sadness, or excitement, reduces their intensity by activating the prefrontal cortex, the brain area responsible for higher-level thinking and emotional regulation. By engaging this part of the brain, labeling helps mitigate the emotional reactivity triggered by the amygdala, thus lowering stress levels and promoting clearer thinking. Practicing emotional labeling regularly increases awareness of emotional patterns, enabling individuals to identify triggers and respond thoughtfully rather than reactively. It's beneficial to take a few moments when emotions arise to name them without judgment, as this simple act creates a mental buffer, helping practitioners maintain composure even in emotionally charged situations. The process of identifying emotions can also enhance empathy, as individuals become more adept at recognizing and respecting others' emotions. This skill, reinforced by psychology and mindfulness studies, is a valuable part of developing emotional intelligence and sustaining mindful, balanced interactions with others. Develop compassion through loving-kindness meditation. Loving-kindness meditation, LKM, is a mindfulness practice designed to foster compassion and empathy. LKM involves mentally sending goodwill, kindness, and warm wishes to oneself, loved ones, and even strangers or challenging people. Research by Fredrickson et al., 2008, indicates that LKM enhances positive emotions, reduces anxiety, and increases feelings of social connection by promoting a mindset of empathy and kindness. By repeatedly focusing on extending compassion, individuals cultivate an attitude of openness and understanding toward others, which enhances overall emotional well-being. Regular practice of LKM helps reduce negative biases and improves interpersonal relationships, as it nurtures an inner disposition of kindness that translates into real-world interactions. This meditation technique can be as brief as a few minutes each day, making it easy to integrate into daily routines. In challenging situations, LKM serves as a grounding exercise, helping practitioners remember to act with empathy instead of anger or resentment. Its simplicity and effectiveness in improving emotional health have made LKM a popular tool among mindfulness practitioners and mental health professionals. As people develop compassionate habits through LKM, they experience increased satisfaction in relationships and an overall sense of connection to humanity. Use journaling as a mindfulness tool. Journaling is an effective mindfulness tool that helps individuals reflect on and organize their thoughts. Writing down daily experiences, emotions, or thoughts provides an externalized space to examine one's inner world objectively. Studies, including those by Pennebaker and Chung, 2011, show that reflective writing reduces stress, enhances emotional clarity, and promotes resilience by helping individuals process experiences thoughtfully. Practicing mindful journaling involves writing with a non-judgmental approach, simply observing what comes to mind without censoring or critiquing thoughts. This type of journaling can be especially helpful for recognizing emotional patterns and understanding the underlying causes of stress or anxiety. Additionally, the act of putting feelings into words activates the brain's analytical regions, fostering insight and helping practitioners gain perspective on their thoughts. Reflective journaling is a versatile practice, as it can be brief or extended and tailored to suit each person's needs. Some may choose to set specific prompts, such as gratitude lists or reflections on the day's challenges, to guide their writing. By creating a regular habit of mindful journaling, individuals gain a valuable tool for self-awareness and emotional balance, improving their ability to handle life's difficulties calmly and effectively. Apply mindfulness to manage negative thoughts. Mindfulness-based cognitive therapy, MBCT, provides tools for observing and reframing negative thoughts. This approach, created by Siegel, Williams, and Teasdale, blends mindfulness with cognitive therapy to help individuals notice and step back from automatic negative thought patterns. The effectiveness of MBCT in preventing depression relapse is well documented, as it enables individuals to recognize thoughts as transient mental events rather than truths. Siegel et al., 2002. Mindfulness encourages an objective stance on negative thinking, allowing practitioners to view these thoughts without judgment or attachment. When negative thoughts arise, mindfulness techniques suggest observing them like passing clouds, acknowledging them without engaging deeply. This practice reduces the impact of negative thinking by creating distance and promoting a healthier response to difficult emotions. Individuals learn to identify harmful cognitive patterns, replacing them with compassionate self-talk and constructive perspectives. Studies show that people practicing MBCT develop resilience to stress, reducing the likelihood of rumination and depressive symptoms. Integrating MBCT practices into daily routines can thus help individuals build a foundation for long-term mental health. The method's focus on self-acceptance and cognitive flexibility makes it a powerful tool in overcoming habitual negative thoughts. Gratitude to enhance positive focus. Mindfulness practices often incorporate gratitude exercises to shift focus toward positive experiences, enhancing well-being. Practicing gratitude involves actively recognizing aspects of life that bring joy, value, or support, fostering a sense of fulfillment. Research by Emmons and McCullough, 2003, reveals that regular gratitude practice stimulates dopamine production in the brain, contributing to an uplifted mood and reducing stress. Gratitude activates brain regions associated with reward and positivity, counteracting the brain's natural tendency to focus on negative events, a phenomenon known as negativity bias. Practicing gratitude mindfully enhances focus on positive experiences, balancing out this bias and improving emotional resilience. Common exercises include listing things to be grateful for each day or expressing thanks directly to others. These practices can transform how individuals perceive their daily experiences, making them more appreciative and less reactive to stressors. Mindful gratitude also has social benefits, as expressing appreciation deepens relationships by fostering trust and respect. Over time, people who practice gratitude become more attuned to small, positive details in life, experiencing a lasting boost in mental and emotional health. This simple yet powerful exercise, endorsed by psychologists and neuroscientists alike, is a valuable addition to any mindfulness practice. Copyright 2024 by AudioBooksTube. Thank you for listening. Please consider to subscribe, like, and share to help the channel grow new videos on a daily basis.